You're not exactly looking your best there, MikeRo. Yeah, well, it's kind of raining at the moment, isn't it, Scott? You're not exactly looking your best yourself, mate. You're living up to your name. A few pork pies too many. Ask me a different question. You seem a little bit upset. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm just a little bit upset, I think, about some of the way that some of the guys are acting. Obviously, there's been a bit of a mass exodus, and there's going to continue to be for players that were here last year. They're the reason that we're in this scenario, so I don't really have any sympathy, apart from a couple of them. Yeah, I've been talking to Ismail Assar. Me and him seem to get on quite well, and he was told that he was an ostrich. I don't know why. I'm only assuming it's because he's as quick as an ostrich, I'd assume, but I think Nige might have had some pretty strange training regimes. But it's alright, the new boys are settling in. Everyone thinks that Mo Durame is the teacher's pet, which I think is completely unfounded. Mo, do you want an ice lolly? Yeah, there's one in the back of the car, mate. It might be melted, so be careful. Can we edit that out? Because it kind of contradicts what I just said. Yeah? We can? Excellent, cool, thank you. Yes, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of my FIFA 21 career mode with Watford. Thank you so much for all the support on the first episode. It's gone down really well and I'm glad that you've all enjoyed it. Hopefully, we'll have more of the same good stuff today, as we'll have at least 3 games on camera, and those will be against... Oh, I can't see the calendar because there's a menu. So professional. So we're going to have the home game against Preston. We'll probably sim the cup against Forest Green, the away game against Swansea, and then finishing off probably with the home game against Brentford. We've got a very difficult start. You can tell Brentford, Bournemouth and Norwich. Not easy by any stretch of the imagination. 2 of the teams came down with us last year. Big news that Etienne Capoue has moved to Besiktas. I can never pronounce that. The deal to sell Etienne Capoue is worth £9.9 million, so we're going to get £7.5 million of that. We've had more offers for Troy Deeney, but I'm not going to sell him. But there has been an offer off screen for Daryl Janmaat, who I am going to be selling. We said in the last episode there was only one more position that I really needed to sort out, and that was obviously at centre-back. And I found 3 players that I think could potentially do the job. Andy Pelmard from Nice looks like a shorter defender, but a pretty decent physical option. They got Juan Foyth from Spurs, who can't get a game for love nor money, so I think he's a particularly good signing. And of course we've got Jack Tucker from Gillingham, who looks pretty solid as well, although the technicals could do with a little bit of work. But I'm hoping by the end of the episode today we will have that centre-back position sorted, and then we can crack on with the rest of the save. This is what I've been waiting for. The big news that Galatasaray have expressed an interest in Gerard Deulofeu for £20.4 million, which is underneath his value, so I'm going to ask them if I can have a wee bit more. He is a player I'd like to keep, but for realism purposes, I think it's only fair that we let him go. So I'm going to try and ask for £24 million, which I think is more than fair enough. Hopefully they won't have any issue with that. Oh, they've said there is. Oh dear. The strict nature of transfers has struck there for the first time. Interesting. It didn't seem like that much more. His value's at 22.5, so didn't seem like a bad one to me. Daryl Janmaat has gone, as you can see down there, and there's another Deulofeu transfer offer. This time from Club Bruges for £26.4 million. I'm going to accept that straight off the bat. Off you go. It's been fun, Gerard, but off you go, mate. I like this already. Mohamed Durame saying he's playing very well and he wants to play in the game. So I'm going to say, I'll think about starting you. He's very happy by that. He'll definitely come on at some point. Whether he starts or not is another matter entirely. Naturally, we kicked off with a 7-2 win in the first game. But I'm not sure how much of that was down to me and how much of that was just down to a bit of luck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stay at Legendary for a couple more games. If we continue to get similar score lines, then we're going to have to up it. Remember, we are so much better than every other team in the division from a squad point of view, so it's probably more to do with that than anything else. There's a new guy here called Troost Ekong, and I'm going to have a go with Troost Ekong and see how he gets on. So today the lineup is Foster, Messina, Troost Ekong, Wilmot, Niambe, then Seymour, Loftus-Cheek, Will Hughes, Sarr, Yao Pedro and Baradu. So apart from obviously the suspended Cabasele, it is as you were. Preston up. It's our first game at home at Vicarage Road. Let's hope for a similar result to the last one we had. They've gone with the 4-2-3-1, so it's going to be a little bit harder to break them down, I think, than it was to break down Bristol City in the first game. That's a great handball, but we've gotten away with it. Can you imagine getting away with that now in the Premier League? No chance. Guys, I'm loving the gameplay of FIFA. This, it feels, and say it quietly, it feels a lot more like PES. It's a little bit calmer, a little bit less frenetic. A little bit more accurate. I feel a lot more in control and that I can play proper football. It's harder to get the ball back. That's one thing I've definitely noticed. But I think that's to do, like I said, with the kind of slower pace of the game. There seems to be more focus on possession and playing the nice patterns than it does just about going from one end box to box to the other. This is really well played by Preston here, and I'm getting a bit worried. Well played, Ben Wilmot. What a mate. Oh, this is dangerous. Well, we've gone away with it there. Troost de Kong on the ball with his first touch on camera. Good ball by him there, out to Will Hughes. Now, this is where we are good and where we were so dangerous against Bristol City. Little layoff. Loftus-Cheek's through again. Oh, he's missed. It's his left foot, the weaker foot, and he hits it, and it's a decent save by the goalkeeper, but you've got to be burying that. Boadu plays the ball in behind. It's that brilliant ball into Sarr. Sarr! Oh, he's at the post. I don't believe it. No, not good there from Boadu at all. And just lacking a little bit of fluency up front as when Wilmot makes another stupendous tackle. He's having a very good game. I'm beginning to be able to read the play a little bit more at the back. Now Sarr up against his man Hughes. He skinned him as Sarr. Sarr! Ismaila Sarr tees it, back post, bang! João Pedro gets his second goal of the season, and we've finally broken the deadlock. And of course, it was that man Ismaila Sarr on the right hand side. A great finish, well done, boys. So good here by Sarr, and then the little dink to the back post. He pulls off his man, oi, oi, and it's a lovely finish. Well done, João Pedro. 2 goals this year, great finish. He loves that. Whew, needed that just before. They defended well, Preston, and made it difficult for us, but we've broken the deadlock just on the cusp of half-time. Still not over, though, and with the second half coming up, I'm feeling a little bit under pressure. Gotta say, Troost de Kong's played very, very well today, and he's potential for starting this season, actually. What a ball that is. Yeah, Pedro, they can't handle it. They can't handle it. Pedro to the line, tease it. Oh, it's a great block. I gotta stop trying to do that. That's better. That's lovely. Loftus-Cheek plays in. João Pedro gets out his feet. Oh, hit it harder, mate. He should have hit it a bit quicker, but we're opening the door, but we just can't get that next goal. Troost de Kong's been sold there a little bit. So's Ben Wilmot. They're moving the ball in nicely. Oh, Ben Foster been beaten at his near post, which he shouldn't be being beaten from there, and Koljic scores. That's a little against the run of play, but we haven't finished our chances. It's really well played. Daniel Johnson, the tackle from Ben Wilmot isn't great, and then he just takes a gamble and puts it in. Problems. Right, I think we're going to go for it a bit. So I'm going to go 3-4-1-2 at the back. I'm going to take off Messina, even though he's been very good. And we're going to bring on Durame, and he's going to go up front for João Pedro. And I'm also then going to take Pedro off, and we're going to bring on Curtis Jones for a wee bit of time as well. Ruben Loftus-Cheek is going to sit in the middle, and Jones is going to sit in behind the front too. It's a good finish by Koljic, and I'm just disappointed we haven't made our dominance count, really. Only got ourselves to blame. Oh my god, Maguire's doing roulettes, for God's sake. No! Ooh, I didn't want to touch him in the box. I gave away a penalty last time. I did not want to touch him. Actually, I didn't give away a penalty. What am I talking about? I got a man sent off last time he played. I didn't want to go for it again. Ken Seamer on the ball. When we get down the wings, I feel very dangerous. That's a good ball there by Durame into Boadu. Durame! Durame! Ah! Durame! Durame! He's scoring for 2! Durame! Durame! What a finish by the wee man. Mohamed Durame comes off the bench again to score. It's the same out to in run, the overlapping run of the striker. They can't handle it. Durame makes the run. Takes a touch, and can he finish? You bet he can. Lovely composure. 2-1. It's no less than we deserve, but we've made hard work of this. Oh, bloody hell. We've been a little bit overzealous here in going forward. What a word that is for me. Oh, no. Oh! Oh! I thought it was in. Look at the options that we have when I go 3-4-1-2. Lovely ball. Ruben Loftus-Cheek for 3! It was never in doubt. That little ball down the channel, they can't handle it. Ruben Loftus-Cheek makes it 3. Delighted. I'm just really punishing teams late on in games when they kind of go for it a bit. That's a good goal. It's 3-2. It's still not over. For God's sake, my defending's all over the place. Brown with a decent finish there. He played really well here. He just sold me completely with a cam, but I don't know what I was doing there. And he finishes it nicely. But Lee Dixon says they've not been good enough to deserve anything. I tend to go along with that, but we're going to need to tighten up at the back if we're going to win this league. That was a foul on Ken Seaman. How much time do you want to play, ref? Thank you. God, he played an extra 2 minutes longer than he needed to. But it's another win for Watford. Mwah! Get in, boys. Yeah, dominated the game from start to finish. And it's another decent performance from Ruben Loftus-Cheek, who takes the man of the match. Drame is complimenting me and saying thank you for letting him play it, mate. You carry on doing the way you're doing, mate. We're going to be absolutely fine. Thank God that Kabasele is back. And just in time for a game against Forest Green. This is the perfect chance for us to try the simulation, which I've not done yet. Oh, there you go. Gerard Deulofeu is gone. We have £22 million to spend. Well, here's the game against Forest Green. I'm not going to rotate the lineup because I want to see what happens here. So let's try this whole simulated matching, which apparently is a lot like Football Manager. So let's see. This is cool. It's also got the commentary going on. I like this. Do I have to watch the entire game? Is there a way to speed it up? I don't know. Can you? Because I quite like it, but I also feel that this is also a bit weird because it's the entire game. Forest Green have scored. I did not expect that. Okay, this is surreal, and I'm not sure if I really like it or not. That's the strange thing. I'm not 100% sold on it. It feels like I can understand if it was just the highlights, but this is like the entire game. You know what, I'm just going to jump to the result. I've given it a little tester, and we ended up winning 2-1, which is great. But I liked it, but I think maybe it carried on a little bit longer. But I can understand why they've done it. It's an improvement, don't get me wrong, but I'm not 100% sure. Maybe if you just skip to the parts where you could jump in, that'd be better. I don't know. Well, I've got all the reports in for the 3 centre-backs I was looking at, and I have to say there's one standout one to me, and that's got to be Juan Foyth. I had a feeling he'd probably be the one that I would go for. So if I can get him on a decent budget, because I've still got £37.5 million left after we sold Gerard Deulofeu, there's one more player who I don't necessarily need, but I think for the future he could be amazing, and that is Eduardo Camavinga from Stade Rennes. Look at him. He is being scouted by me now. If I can afford him, I will certainly get him, because he looks amazing. But before that, let's see if we can get Juan Foyth. Yes, it's very good to see you too. Yes, it's very good. So Jose wants 12.8, 15% on the sell-on clause. Counter. I'll remove the sell-on clause, and we'll go 12. How about 12 million? Jose likes that. I like that. £12 million for Juan Foyth, rated at 75. Still only 22. I think it's pretty decent. Plus, he's got a real face, and I like that. As opposed to the fake faces you get. Gotta say, this restaurant must just get so much business from me. 32k, so he wants to take a pay cut. Signing bonus is fine. I don't need to negotiate any more than that. I'm fine. Part of me wants to take out Ben Wilmot, but how's he going to grow? I think we're going to have to. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get Foyth and Kabasele. They are now the starting back two. Right, so we are away in Wales against Swansea this time. They've got a very decent team, playing 5 at the back with Morgan Gibbs-White, a player I did look at the start. They got Ayew and Routledge up front. But more importantly for me, I've got a few issues here in terms of fitness. A little bit of a changed lineup. Hopefully it will still be enough to get the job done. The best thing is that we've got a huge squad in comparison to everyone else in this division, so hopefully it won't be an issue. So there you go. Yeah, Pedro with 3 goals in 3 games, playing very, very well at the moment. He's apparently the man to watch, as Ruben Loftus-Cheek is not playing today. They're a team that played really well towards the end of last year as well, Swansea, so they'll be looking at potentially getting promoted this year as well. But that's a great take there. And Boadu is straight in, waiting to release it. Yeah, Pedro. Bottom corner. He didn't get anywhere near enough purchase on that and hit it straight at the goalkeeper. It was meant to go far post. We've done just enough to push him away. It's Foyth against Ayew. Old Premier League clash in previous history. Oh! How has he missed that? That's an early warning sign for us there. We got a little bit too comfortable, and I have no idea how he's missed that. That's not a great ball by Boadu at all. But yeah, Pedro's done really well to win the ball there. Curtis Jones tees it in. Boadu's through. Bang! Get in. The pace of Boadu gets him there. We might have to up it to ultimate. Maybe. It's great play there by Curtis Jones. I thought, is he going to have enough? It is. Takes the first time. Doesn't let the keeper set. And Myron Boadu gets another goal for Watford. We're flying. Absolutely flying. What I really want from today, if I can help it, is a clean sheet. I mean, that's lovely from Jordan Ayew with the drag backs, but Foyth does well to pick it up there. And that's a nice layoff to Navarro, who gets the ball out of his feet. I can see the ball. It's that man. It's Ismail Assar. He drives inside. Sarr! How have I missed that? I went to smash it in the far corner. I smashed it too hard. Oi! Oh, Pedro's done superbly there. He just keeps nicking the ball off them. That's either a great ball or a terrible one. It wasn't a great one. I like the idea, but it wasn't really where I wanted it to go. Andre, are you trying to go past Van Foyth again? But Foyth's having none of it. He's been so good today. We've got some lovely possession football here, but can't get through. Oh, Chalobah's lost the ball here, and that's not a good place to give it away. We're playing a really high line. But fortunately, Foyth has been amazing in his debut so far. He's kept Andre Ayew so quiet. And a decent half, but again, dominant. But can't really get the goals. Right, second half kicks off. Hoping for a slightly more clinical second half. We had the chances in the first. Swansea defended well, but we should really have done a bit better. As Jones, they've committed there. Darame's in run behind. Darame, go on Mo. Darame! Oh, he's hit it wide. Or is it a corner? It's a corner. Well played by Mo there then. Sarr whips the ball in. Good header. Oh, it's going wide anyway, but they've managed to just about clear it. That's well played by Navarro there. He sees it out. And a good ball into Sarr. Now this is where we can break. I see Boadu. What a run. What a ball. Boadu. Boadu! Oh, what a save. Curtis Jones, lovely ball into Darame. Go on, mate, use your pace. He whipped. Oh, it was meant to be across the floor and he hit it too hard. Maybe it's good. It was his wrong foot. Oh, that's lovely. We've worked it around the other way. Curtis Jones! Curtis Jones! Oh, he's missed! I don't believe it. Curtis, how have you missed that? 2 sitters. That's beautiful. I think Boadu might be offside. I don't know if he is. Oh no, I mucked up the chance because I thought he was offside. I should have played to the whistle. I've had so many chances and just not finished them. If we get through this, I'm going to be a bit lucky. We do keep our first clean sheet. I should have won that 4 or 5-0, but not good enough really. But a win's a win, and we're notching him up. He was man of the match for me on his debut. Van Foyth was amazing. They had 1 shot, entire game, 1 shot. We had 13. Dominant. Well, that makes it 3 wins out of 3, but it's not the end of it today because we've got 1 more game against Brentford, who obviously played very, very well last season, but haven't made the best of starts this year in comparison. One thing I am interested in is this man, Eduardo Camavinga, 17 years old, 76 rated. He's tall, he's quick, he's strong. Nothing is going to put me off signing this guy. We need to get him. He's £15.5 million. I have still got, I think, about 28 million in the bank, so this should be easy to pick him up. Oh, I did not see that coming. They want Will Hughes and £11.6 million. I know I'm haggling here, but I need to because they just went to 21.3. I'm going to go 21.4. Brilliant. Okay, good. I mean, that was probably the hardest negotiations I've had so far, but I'm glad that I've managed to keep Will Hughes on because I want to keep that kind of strong British core, and I know Will Hughes is liked by a lot of Watford fans, so I don't really want to let him go. Plus, I think he's a good footballer. He's on 4.8 at the moment, so let's just go 10 in 100. Beautiful. I mean, that is cheap as chips, and we have a brand new central midfielder, and I think that will probably do in terms of my signings for the season. I think we're pretty much all done. Question is he going to make his debut today against Brentford? And the answer is no, but he is on the bench. There's Ruben again. Looking good. This could be my last game of Legendary, depending on how this one goes. I think if we win this one comfortably, I'll put it down to you guys in the comment section, but let me know if you want me to up it to Ultimate or not. Look at it, Brentford. It doesn't look like they've got Benarana, or I think that's how you say his name, but they don't look like having. Obviously, don't have Ollie Watkins after he's gone to Villa. That's a good ball there into Ken Seamer. Ken Seamer, back post. Oh, unlucky there from Sarr. That would have been a majestic goal. Look at that. And it just skewed off his left foot. It was maybe a little bit further away than I thought it was. It looked a lot closer. Nice ball from Hughes into the midfield to find Boadu. Boadu, I can see him moving. Boadu, he's got the pace, has he? Boadu, oh! How has that not gone in? How close was this? He hits it. Oh, the strike was superb. Pedro back to Seaman. They've got a good defensive shape here, Brentford. They're a lot harder to break down than everyone else. But watch the switch to Sarr. Oh, it's a marvellous goal from Ismaila Sarr. What a finish. What a ball. What a goal. I love this from Adam Messina. What a ball. One touch on his wrong foot and he absolutely hammers it on the half volley. That's a stupendous finish. Goal of the season so far by a mile. It's good defending by Cavaselli, who's still yet to get a card yet today, so there's still time. Oh, there you go. Cavaselli's made a tackle and he's been... That's not a yellow. Lovely from Ken Seamer. We're on the counter again here. Ken Seamer. Oh my God, keeper's fumbled. How have we missed that? I know, I see you, Ismaila. I see you. So... It's just, yeah, it's too easy. It's too easy. It's a lovely goal for Boadu. It's too easy, guys. Need to up it, definitely. It's just too easy with this Watford team. Maybe legendary at Premier League level, but not at the Championship. I'm smashing everybody. I just love the feel of FIFA 21. I have to say, it does feel different. For the first time in a while, this FIFA does feel different, but for me in a better way. I'm sure most people disagree with me, but like it feels slower and more precise, and there's more room for gaps, and the AI make more intelligent runs, and yeah, it's just much better. That's a foul. I didn't realise I'd fouled it. No, not again. Well, I'm annoyed because the first one definitely wasn't a yellow, and I didn't mean that one at all. Are you kidding? That's a dive. I feel really hard done by there. That is bollocks. I'm sorry. That is nonsense. And to have that done against me as well, I mean, that's a wonderful free kick. Matthias Jensen bends it into the top corner. Ah! Well, I'm very, very, very upset by what's just happened there. So we're going to do our normal. I'm going to go three at the back. Neither of them look like a yellow to me. Maybe put together a yellow, but that second one's an utter dive. Fuming. And now it's a game on. And Cavaselli's got his second red card of the season in only his fourth game. Ridiculous. That's nice, Boadu. Plays the ball into Ruben, who gets the ball out of his feet. Loftus-Cheek! He's at the bar, I don't believe it. What an effort by Ruben. I love that channel. That little right-hand side channel is just so... It's always open. I can see where the ball's going here. Lovely tackle. Well done, boys. 2-1. And some nervous faces on the Watford fans. But there's no need to worry. We're still 2-1 up. Boadu's coming off, though. I'm going to try and give him a rest. And on comes Durame. And I'm also seeing off Will Hughes for Camavinga. Let's give him a debut and see how he plays. It's a big game for a 17-year-old to come on and make his debut. But if there's one man I trust to do it, it's him. Ruben Loftus-Cheek intercepts it nicely there. Great ball into João Pedro. Come on, mate. Get away from your man. João Pedro. Pedro! Oh, it's brilliant composure from the youngster. Well done, mate. Lovely, lovely finish. We just caught them cold there. They stepped up. We won the ball high up the pitch. They couldn't wrestle the ball off of him. He went in nice and close to the goalkeeper and smashed it into the back. Beautiful. Well done, João. It's another goal for the young Brazilian superstar. Love this. Camavinga trying to chase back Mbuemo. You're never going to catch him. He's too quick. He does, though, and he just puts him off. That's well played by the new man. Pedro plays it up again. Loftus-Cheek into Ismaila Sarr. It's 4-1. We just keep getting the overload. They can't handle it. I play better with 10 men. 4-1. It's just too easy. Oh, what a ball. Pedro. Oh, my God. That was a finesse shot. What happened there? Did the ball bobble? No, he just... Is he left-footed? Oh, that's a nice ball. Godos is on the ball. Oh, what a finish that is. I genuinely don't think there was that much danger, but that is a sensational finish from Godos. Lovely ball over the top. I just didn't see him. Didn't track the man properly. Dive in to try and save it, but that's a stupendous finish from Saman Godos. Lovely finish. Uh-oh. 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 It's 4-3. Oh, no. I had one clean sheet to celebrate, and I've just been battered ever since. I mean, that's a great ball through. Oh, no. Josh De Silva, a player I was tempted on signing at the start of the save, has done me that. I only know how to attack. I don't really do defending, as you can tell. Messina on the ball. Oh no. You've got 10 minutes to survive this here. Good tackle, but it's only fallen to Mbuemo, who plays it through to De Silva. Great save by the goalkeeper. Well done, Ben Foster. Bloody hell. Oh God, he's made the run. 4-4. Maybe I shouldn't have been boasting about the fact that I needed to go up to Ultimate. I was 4-1 up. This is the first time it's felt like legendary. Come on, Ken. Come on, Ken Seamer. Come on, mate. It'd be so us if we just went down the other end and scored. Seamer, back post! Oh! Darame! Darame! Of course he has! It's a mental game. It's 5-4. The character. Great character. Unbelievable character. What a finish by Darame. I love it. What a header. Get in! Oh, I wouldn't believe it unless it was happening in front of my eyes. This is crazy. We're chipping the ball over the top. Ken Seamer owes so much credit to him, that last goal. As he goes to the corner flag. Just need to see it out. Come on, ref. Yeah, Pedro on the ball. Whips it in for... Ref! How's that not a penalty? Anyway, doesn't matter. We win 5-4 in an insane game of football. What a game. What a game. I think Ismail Assar got man of the match. And just the minute I go 3-4-1-2, I really opened the game up. But that was ridiculous. What a game. I mean, that was insane. What a game. And they only get harder, as next time we come back, we'll be playing Bournemouth. But as you can see, it is going to be a top of the table clash then, because both us and Bournemouth are the only teams with maximum points, apart from Norwich and Sheffield Wednesday, but they've played a game less. We've scored 16 goals in 4 games. Thank you so much for watching my FIFA 21 career mode save with Watford. If you are enjoying it, of course, please do drop a like in the thing down below, otherwise known as the like button. Share and subscribe. Make sure that you come back for the next episode. It's a big top of the table clash. And of course, let me know if you think I should up it to Ultimate in the comments section. Until I see you there for what could well be a sterner task, stay cool.